We received some new update information, so let's discuss the future of Clash of Clans. Questions included: will there be new traps? What's happening with Town Hall 14? When is the next update? Can we have multiple hero abilities? Let's tell you everything we found out. Welcome back to the channel then, guys. I'm your host, Judo Sloth. Let's start off with the question that intrigued me the most. Are we going to see new traps added to Clash of Clans? Now, this came with quite an in-depth answer, a lot more in-depth than I was expecting, because the team are very careful when it comes to adding new traps. It is actually the reason we only seen one tornado trap added to the game, in order to make sure that it didn't overwhelm players. Now, I would argue that they could add a second tornado trap now that people are accustomed to it, and it would help to balance things out. But that's a different story. Remember the shrink trap that was added as a limited edition trap to the game, similar to the limited edition troops we see? Well, it was incredibly frustrating for players because they lost control of the attack. The team have learned from that experience and now understand that traps are the most difficult to implement to the game, but that does not mean that we aren't going to see any. It was said that they have discussed new ideas, but this is something they always discuss before updates. Can we add any new traps to the game? Can we add new defenses? Or even a new troop? Now, there was a question about a new troop, which I will cover later on in the video, and as ever, I have video chapters. If any of the questions do not interest you and you want to skip ahead, you can use the video chapters to go to the next one. But in relation to the traps themselves, they are the most difficult thing to add because of getting balance correct. The team actually said that troops are the easiest thing to add because balance is easier. There is more of them, there's greater variety, and not every troop is used in every attack. Defenses are the second easiest thing to add in terms of balance because they are static within the base. They do not move around and you can see them. However, with traps, they are the most difficult thing to balance because they are unpredictable. You don't know where they are. As a defender, that is incredibly valuable, but as a player, in general, it can be frustrating, so it is a difficult one for them to balance. And that is where they have ultimately learned from the addition of the shrink trap many years ago. I liked the shrink trap as a gimmick. I wouldn't have liked to have seen it full time. You've seen the B-roll footage, it was incredibly powerful. But we also were told about two traps that are currently ruled out. They are not coming to the game. Firstly, the freeze trap, which is interesting because it was a previous limited edition trap, like the shrink trap, and for me, it's similar to the ice golem on defense, so I'm not sure where the big surprise would be, but it's currently ruled out. The other trap would be a trap that turns your troops on themselves, kind of like a curse trap. Now, I can definitely see why that one is ruled out. It would essentially turn your troops into defending clan castle troops. So no specific traps in the pipeline, even though they constantly think about it. I wanted to give you the background information because traps are incredibly valuable on defense, and I know a lot of people talk about additions of new traps, but that is the background information of it. It's kind of getting the balance for everyone, not just the competitive scene, but everybody. Now, you might be asking, where on earth did you get all of the update questions that you are covering? There was an interview with Darian, the Community Manager, on the Clash of Clans India YouTube channel. I will have the link for that in the description if you are interested in watching the entire thing, but I took the liberty of taking notes from all of the questions, and that's what I want to share with you. Next question: when is Town Hall 14 coming? Now, I'm not going to cover this answer extensively because you will know I have already done so in my previous update information videos, but the team aim to add a new Town Hall level every 18 months or so. Town Hall 13 was added in December of 2019, meaning that the estimation would be June 2021, but that is the estimate. They aim to add a new Town Hall level every 18 months. Darian did say Town Hall 14 will be coming, but they haven't even started working on it yet. so roughly every 18 months, but not a guarantee. Will there ever be a feature to trade magic items or resources with clanmates? I get asked this question in my video comments all of the time. I've gave my opinion on it, but we now have an answer. If you do want to see my educational but entertaining Clash of Clans videos, I would recommend subscribing and also turning on the notification bell. Now, before I give you the answer that Darian gave in the interview, my personal opinion is that this should never be added for the primary reason that people would set up multiple accounts and just pool all of their resources onto their main account. It would completely break the game in that sense, but the answer we got from Darian was a little bit different. It was all about game economy, which I personally had never even thought of. The team constantly monitor the amount of gold, elixir, and the precious dark elixir that is available in the game. When you go out into multiplayer, there is a consistent stream of each resource. If you could trade with your clanmates, it would potentially deplete one of the resources. For example, dark elixir, because everyone would just trade the amount they needed to get the upgrades, and on offense, when you attack, you wouldn't find any. It would be frustrating, it would break the game economy. That is what I understood from Darian's answer, and why it will never be added to Clash of Clans. The question was asked on the connection of the sceneries to the builder base, maybe some theory somebody has, but we actually received a really interesting answer on the sceneries and skins in general. I found it really interesting, so I figured many of you might as well. I want to let you know that in the near future, I plan to bring you a video on the best update ideas from the community. So if you have any cool Clash of Clans update ideas at the end of the video, please be sure to share them in the comments. Also, whilst you are there, if you see any comments you think are interesting, be sure to leave a thumbs up on that comment, because it pushes the more popular ones to the top, so I've got a better chance of seeing them. With regards to the sceneries and skins in general, the team said it's always something they have seen shared. Can we customize our villages? Actually, I'm only just seeing that the home village is almost like a tab, isn't it? It kind of looks to me like there will be a builder base tab next to it. Let me know what you think. I'm pretty sure that indicates that we could be seeing them for the builder's base. But anyways, with regards to skins, hero skins were added first. They know they wanted to bring customization, so they translated the heroes because it's easy to identify which hero is which, even when they have the skin. When it comes to the level of the hero, it says so right above their head. But for troops and defenses, visually, they are different depending on the level, and that is so that you as an attacker can easily identify what level you are attacking. You know what level archer tower you're going up against. You know what level defending clan castle troops are coming across. So if they were to add troop skins, for example, they would need to add a unique skin for every level that that troop changed visually. So it just gets incredibly complicated. That is why hero skins were added, and due to the success of hero skins, they are amazing. That is where they wanted to expand the customization and gave us the village sceneries. I think it's so refreshing that we can see something different, and that is aesthetically very well done. It does make sense to expand to the builder base as we previously seen, but I'm not too sure where they go from here. Maybe town hall skins? I don't think they can drastically give us a major skin, but maybe parts of the town hall could be different. You could get a flag to add to your town hall. Maybe even a content creator code flag so that you guys could rock a code judo flag. How awesome would that be? Next question, is there a new update coming soon? Don't we always love new updates? The answer was the same as what we have previously been told, in that the team want to add 4 major updates a year, every quarter, basically a winter, spring, summer, and fall update. We had the fall update last month, and Darian did say they have one more update planned for the rest of this year, but he didn't mention much about it, so within the next 6 weeks or so, we should be seeing a new update, but he didn't give us a date specifically. Historically, looking back, Town Hall 13 was released on December the 9th of last year, and 2018, the winter update was released December the 10th, so that gives you a bit of an idea of previous updates, but no guarantee this year is going to be the same. Sumit, the legendary CoC Indian YouTuber, asked, "Why are the villagers always clapping?" And Darian said, "Because you have logged into the game and they are happy to see you." How about a new troop that is as quick as Flash and as smart as the Bandit? The Bandit is actually a suggestion I made many years ago, where we could toggle the Bandit to a specific building. So think about it, rather than a hero dive, we could send in the Bandit and tell it, "I want you to target the Inferno Tower, the air defense," whatever it could be. I could tell it to target a specific building. It would mean sniping it off was awesome, but it would be high risk, high reward. However, I actually think it's too complicated and would never be added to the game. However, the answer we were given was more in relation to new troops. The Headhunter is actually kind of similar to the Bandit anyways. But with regards to new troops, Darian said they are always looking at new troops and potential additions to the game, but they would only ever add something if it was needed and added value. So the Headhunter gave us the ability to directly target heroes, which we couldn't do before, and it allowed our attacks to become a little bit more surgical. So they have to think about why they are adding it to the game, as well as maintaining game balance, and this is one of the reasons that super troops were added. Does let us use our Dark Elixir, but it allows the team to experiment, have a bit of fun with some of the regular troops, giving them special abilities and just a couple of different options for us on attack. This next question is one that I have personally thought about as well. Could we have multiple hero abilities, please, in order to adapt to the base we are attacking? Before we get into the answer, if you do want to discuss any of this further with me, you can always drop by my live streams on Twitch. The link for that is in the description. Now, Darian said that this was a cool idea. He didn't necessarily write it off, but he did say it wasn't coming at the moment. But I'm hopeful with that. This could be something that comes in the future, but what he did say that, for the moment, the game balance is kind of built around hero abilities. Let's think about the Grand Warden Eternal Tome, turning your troops immune. That is something that all of the defenses are balanced partly around this ability. And this is similar with the Royal Champion. Her Seeking Shield has caused defenses to be adjusted. The cannon was given extra HP so that the Royal Champion's Seeking Shield could not one-shot it. So for the moment, no multiple hero abilities due to the balancing of the game. I personally think that would be awesome if they can get it to work in the future. If you do want to see more update insights that we have been given previously by Darian, I have my video here which talks about the future of Clash of Clans. Subscribe button is also there, my friends. You take care, enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you in the next video.